same entity, although they can all have separate organizations. Their mission will be for the same.
One person.
We've got one more person.
Different
Yeah.
organization, probably the mission will be for the same.
We've got one more person and it's getting late, so we need to wrap it up. This is you're from Dish. Yeah, okay.
Yay, somebody from Dish.
My name is Jerry Pegg. I live on Chisholm Road in Dish, Texas. And I go along with the mayor in welcoming you all here. I'm going to ask a question. Why do we have emissions? What is the problem? Why can't we have a state law that says you have to tighten every fitting and every connection so it will not leak? Why does the state law allow 25 to 30% of all products coming out of the ground to leak into the air? You are not required by law in order to tighten anything down. If you were, you would have to put in vapor recovery systems because you would be getting more product than what you get now. Also, what would happen is, gee, the companies would make 25 to 30% more. The people who are getting their royalties would get 25 to 30% more. Why are there no laws to require every fitting and everything that's involved with this gas process to be 100% tight? Now, Atmos is required to go out and pull out their compression fittings because they leak. They leak, they blow up all electric houses. What's going to be next that comes around here? Mrs. Ruggiero has a problem. Her and her husband went and fought with the taxing commission of Wise County. Their land is now worth $75,000. It was worth $287,000. How many of you people are underwater? How many of you people have tried to sell your houses? How many of you people even want to find out from a bank if you can lower the percentage of your mortgage rate? You can't. Nobody wants to touch you. Nobody's going to buy your house. You're not even going to get a real estate agent that wants to show your house. You got a lot more problems here than just talking about the volatile chemicals that are running around. Flower Mound may have dead bugs. We have no owls. We have no grackles to come and eat the insects on our yard. We no more have jackrabbits. We don't even have coyotes to come out to our place anymore. They're smarter than everybody who's sitting here. Everybody who's taking our word. These animals are smart enough to get the heck out of town. Thanks for coming to Dish. I hope something happens. We need it.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I think that I didn't hear anything that gave me a lot of hope here tonight, but we do have an election that's coming up, and I think it is critical how we vote because the decisions on what happens in this state are coming from the top.
One, there's another opportunity, to share your, stories and experiences. And Road Commission and State Health Department will be there in Arlington on Saturday at the COG, the Council of Governments Office on Six Flags Drive from 11 to 3. And so some of these questions about medical issues and leukemia and things, the cancer clusters, there'll be people there who, are a lot more receptive to the science behind it than Tony or I are, so that's not our primary, issue. So I encourage you to attend those. The Railroad Commission is supposed to have some folks there too. And a couple of months ago, I guess maybe a month ago, we met in Arlington and Vigo. They had a small meeting with folks. And the one thing I didn't get to say at the end of the meeting was that I don't think you should feel discouraged because, you had raised issues, gotten resources dedicated, you've certainly gotten people's attention to this. And so I know you probably feel, we've been doing this for a couple of years and nothing has happened. Unfortunately, the way government runs, you are actually moving at a rather rapid pace. You are ahead of the game versus other areas of the country. Wilma, who has been to some of these other areas, people in Pennsylvania don't know about air emissions associated with this. They're focused only on the water issues, really. And so you're better informed than the average citizen on these topics. And you should be encouraged by the work that you've done, and I think you'd be congratulated.
Well, thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.